On the bike, we are in Bridgewater, and today was a really pleasant drive, mostly sunshine, nice straight roads, and a really good downhill as well. There was a nice downhill. I reckon we must have got about 45 miles an hour down there, which was good fun. It's nice when that happens. Seems though that we're doing a lot more climbing than going down, but maybe that's just because it's harder and it sticks in the mind. Been a little bit of a stressful day, but everybody's kind of pulled together and we got there in the end, and we're at the Boat and Anchor in Bridgewater with just one more big ride to go. So feeling good about that. Yeah, my eyes hurt from all the looking at the road, so I've got my glasses on tonight to try and relieve some of the strain. But more exciting than that is the fact that I have a friend here with me who actually used to live in Andover and now lives down this way, and he's come and visit us and boost our morale. So I would like to now introduce, this is the first time this has happened this way round, Mr. Ben McGrail.
You say friend? Acquaintance?
Acquaintance.
See, the problem is here, it's only been 2 months since I saw you, and I come in, flat cap, misshaven, glasses.
Yeah. Just like,
you've aged, mate.
I have. I look like, well, I'm blending in, aren't I?
Time's not been good to you.
Because I knew I was coming down here, I knew I had to kind of make an effort for you.
Yeah.
So, I whacked the hat on and didn't shave.
It's been a happy coincidence, actually, that we've been able to actually meet up, because we thought that actually it wouldn't quite work out for us. Because I had the idea that Tommy was going to be getting down to Somerset on a Saturday. I got a lovely text from him yesterday to say going to be near Bridgewater tomorrow. It's only 20 minutes up the road from me, so ideal. We've had a nice evening.
We've had some food and caught up. But yeah, it's been good, and Ben obviously works down this way now, so he's famous. We're trying to keep him low key. We had to kind of bolt the door shut to stop the fans and paparazzi coming in.
I appreciate that, I did.
Yeah, that's how we roll, so that's done. So yeah. I'm gonna give this to you.
Okay, let's do this, because I think it's
ask some questions.
Yeah, I think it's time that we started to have a bit of a chat about how things are going for you, because you've been doing all the talking so far. How many days in are you so far?
6.
6 days in, and the stories that I've heard so far, it's been pretty intense. And you couldn't have started this on a worse weekend, could you? I mean, must have been ridiculous in Scotland with the wind. I know people would have heard about that before, but that must have been crazy.
It was, yeah, it was mad. They've heard about it before, but it was bad luck, pretty much.
So what was that like to start off with then? Because I get the impression that was quite helpful, that it was so bad at the start, because it's made the rest of it a little bit more enjoyable, knowing that the weather's going to be okay.
It has. It's made us appreciate the sunshine, because we know how bad it was, so anything that isn't rain we'll take. And we've also been increasing our speed, because we haven't had to fight against the winds, so we've been going very quick. Average speed today 16.4 miles an hour, over 130 miles, which is pretty good.
That's very good. One of the things that's kind of struck me about this is that the team, who you might be able to hear in the background, really kind of close, and that must have kind of, I know you know each other well anyway, but that must have built up through the week, and the things that people at home won't be able to see are the dinner and the fines and everything that you're kind of talking about, the little penalties that you give each other for the stupid things you do, like eating blackberries that you've just urinated on. That's something that happened today. Lovely.
Wasn't me.
But that must be really good. It keeps you kind of spirits up, because everyone must have got down at some point.
Yeah, everyone's had a moment or two, and this sort of thing we do in the evening just helps us to kind of refresh ourselves, I think, and certain moments in the day which would be quite stressful, we sort of vent them in a very kind of positive and humorous way to help iron those things out, and also it's just something to look forward to in the evening, and we kind of bank these things in our minds, like, oh yeah, I must mention that tonight, I must mention that, and then we talk about it and get ready for the next day.
So we're in Somerset now, God's County, and tomorrow then, what's the big route?
Tomorrow we are going to Wadebridge, which is...
Never heard of it.
No, on the map it's like one of those tiny black dot ones.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, it's out of your jurisdiction.
If anyone from BBC Cornwall's watching, that wasn't me.
It wasn't. But we're going to Wadebridge tomorrow, and I'm not sure, it's over 100, always over 100 miles. It looks like we might have to plan the route, because there's a couple of ways you can go, and also the Tour of Britain, some sort of amateur cycling event is on. So we might have to kind of dodge them as well. We might have to overtake a few of them, I think. but this is the last big day. I thought today, when I planned this in my head, was going to be the hardest one. It was probably the easiest one because it's Thursday, day 6. I thought the novelty would have worn off. It's not quite close enough to be the end yet, but here we are, sat down, feeling positive. A few aches here and there, but nothing bad at all positive.
I can confirm that they're all in kind of really good spirits and don't even seem terribly tired. I expected you to be just this wreck when I came in, just exhausted and trying to fall asleep on my shoulder, which I would have accepted. But no, you're looking good.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a machine.
He is a machine. Yeah.
We all are. We're fueled up and we're ready. And one more big one, and we've got the joyride, as I like to call it, on Saturday, which is basically 50 miles, which is just like.
Yeah.
We're going to just smash that one out. We're going to have our friends and families there at the finish line, which is going to be euphoric. But this is the last video. Well, I'll probably do a video tomorrow. But
it won't be as good as this.
It won't be, because it's just been me, boring old me again with my hand like that. But
it hurts actually. But the benefits you're going to get from this video and this visit by me, surely that's going to carry you through to the end of the trip, because I can see the adrenaline is pumping through your veins right now. This is big.
You can't tell, but I'm pumped. But I was hoping to bounce off your popularity and fame, basically, to try and.
3 years I was in Andover. It took me 3 years to build up a following and to become a pretty big. I was a pretty big deal. Let's be honest.
You were the biggest deal.
I was not as big a deal as this.
Oh shush.
But no, starting from scratch. No one knows me. No one has a clue who I am. So just walk anywhere I want now, which is quite nice.
Yeah, it's all lies. You should have seen when he got here. I recognise you from somewhere. Just please order that again. It's your voice. It's your voice.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's nice to have you here, and we're doing this video obviously to tell you what's going on, but at the end of the day. It's money that we want from you, basically.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's not being shallow, but it's all for not just one good cause, for a number of good causes, isn't it? I didn't realise that it was for more than one cause. Tell us about them. Talk.
Well, obviously, the Jamie G Trust we're raising money for. Number 2 is Countess of Brecknock Society, and number 3 is the Hampshire Autistic Society. The money's going to be split between those, and you can find out more on our charity giving website, which is also where you donate. It's charitygiving.co.uk/pedal UK, and over, nice and easy. Get involved and do that, please, because we only have 1.5 days left of cycling, and we just need a little bit more to kind of get our sort of target in our head that we had. So
should probably put a number up there.
That's for you, Dean. All right, because I know you're loving this.
It's like having Lenny Henry with me here. It's quite emotional. But,
we're going out there and feeding mouths, and mostly our own mouths, but we are raising money for good causes, and it's hard sometimes, but
the money you've raised so far, though, really
that's what it's about, and
what's the total at the moment?
It's just over £6,000, and sometimes riding along here, sort of, oh yeah, this is hard, and oh god, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this last little bit or whatever, and I can't wait till lunch to stop. But I think you've got to kind of wake up and snap out of that sometimes and take a look around you, see some amazing sights like the sunshine coming through the clouds into the fields, and it's like, look, we are here because we have the opportunity and the privilege to do this and see these things, and some people don't. So I'm just grateful to be able to raise money for these causes and be able to have fun at the same time and be able to catch up with old buddies.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about. It's been a nice little privilege to be here today. I'm sorry about my low battery. Sorry about my camera work here. My production values are normally a lot higher than this.
For, is it?
It's not. It's radio.
It's just about the voice. If you turn the screen off, it would be a 10 out of 10.
A completely different thing. Yeah. No, been good to see you. And Saturday, is it the big day? The big finish?
Big finish Saturday.
And that's the big night ahead of much drinking.
Loads.
Yeah.
Water, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
Mum's just texted me, just turn that off. So yeah, that is all. Pan into him now.
All right. Nice to see you, by the way. And I'll be back in Andover at some point, probably.
Stop hogging it. Pan in.
There he is.
Beautiful.